guys, this is Anastasia, and as you know, this past Sunday, the new season of 90 Day Fiance started. Not 90 Day before the 90 days or 90 Day the other way, but the OG 90 Day Fiance. This has been going on for 5 years now. I have been watching this show for 3 years. I've watched every season and almost every spin-off. There's a lot. I've tried. So of course I decided to watch this one and kind of give my opinion on the new couples, at least the ones that they showed, because they didn't show every single couple yet in the first episode. They kind of switch them out. So today we're going to be doing a little overview on what I thought of the first episode. We're going to introduce you to the new couples and kind of tell you my opinion on them. First of all, we have Tanya and Sinjin. Tanya is a psycho. Tanya is every social justice warrior on Tumblr and Twitter, if people still use Tumblr. She's a bartender and a social activist, meaning she screams at representatives during congressional meetings and gets arrested on C-SPAN. She's every person you can't stand in real life, but who is bound to be a train wreck on the show. And she even has the crazy eyes, too, to prove her insanity. Sinjin, her fiance, is a South African. She met him when she went to South Africa to meet another guy, bailed on that guy, and met Sinjin at a bar the same day. They stayed together in South Africa for 4 months. He's a white guy, and he grew up during a period of racial segregation in South Africa, meaning he just might be a little racist. They introduced Tanya's little sister, too, who is already married and has kids. And she seems to kind of imply that Tanya might just be trying to have her one-up on her little sis and have a family before age 30. But her family's going to be a little cramped because Tanya's going to be living in a shed in her mom's backyard. When it comes time for her to go to the airport and pick up Sinjin, her control freak comes out already, freaking out because she's not going to get there on time. Now, personally, this is the couple I am most excited for. Sinjin seems very easygoing and Tanya is very controlling. It's a very weird match, one that I personally cannot wait to watch. Next is Robert and Annie. Robert and Annie met in the Dominican Republic and he proposed to her after 8 hours. New 90 Day Fiance record set. Like, how do these people even get approved for the visa? 8 hours? This one seems like your typical green card leech scenario, as well as the he has a kid that she's probably not going to want to take care of scenario. He already has a son whose mother is MIA, and the son is very wild. Already he sends Annie money, and she sends a million angry face emojis because she has an issue claiming it. It's not even that he didn't send it, it's that she couldn't get to it. So this story has kind of been seen before, but it'll still be pretty funny to watch a gender-swapped Molly and Lewis. Plus, he's an Uber driver, so once she gets sick of him, she has a guaranteed ride to the airport. Next is Emily and her butterface boyfriend, Sasha. Emily is an English teacher in Russia who somehow managed by for years without actually speaking any Russian. Unsurprisingly, this made her lonely, so she went to a gym and met a guy who didn't care that she couldn't communicate with him. Her fiancé Sasha has 2 ex-wives and a child with each wife before knocking up Emily too. Emily is a former rave girl, and I guess all the Molly she did in her early 20s has damaged her brain enough to think that she's special and Sasha won't abandon her and her baby like he did his past 2 wives. In fact, when her sister confronts her on this matter, her response is, "I'm feeling so dizzy. I'm sick." Boo, you whore. She stands up and seems just fine once the sister drops the subject, so, I mean, that's one way to avoid confrontation. I'm sorry, but this one is in for a rude awakening when Sasha meets wife number 4. And I, for one, am ready to watch this meltdown as well. This couple also has some very interesting potential. Next is Juliana and Michael. Michael met Juliana on a yacht, yacht girl, in Dubai, Dubai porta potty, and proposed to her. He's very adamant that she is not a prostitute, to the point that he may be protesting a bit too much. He's also a wine connoisseur. He likes his wines aged, but I guess he doesn't like the same from his women because Juliana is only 23. He's 41 and kinda looks like a frog, and has been dating her since she was only 20. He's actually somewhat wealthy, which is why he was able to land an actual legit model, unlike Paola or all those other wannabes. She's actually signed to some real modeling agencies, which means she's probably making actual money, which begs the question, why this dude? He also has 2 kids of his own that she will have to deal with on a daily basis. I'm also really interested to see this creepo get his money drained out from his hot young wife. That's just always very entertaining to me, like, secure that money, girl. This next couple has a very unique meetup story. It's Anna and Marcel from Turkey. They met in an online beekeeping group. They're both pretty standard, mid-30s, average-looking people, Anna has 3 of her own kids and Marcel does not. He is Muslim and doesn't speak too much English. When Anna is talking about her kids on the show, she announces which one is her favorite child on national television, so already we're seeing the mother skills a little bit lacking. When she picks up Marcel from the airport, he brings this random ass dude with him and says, "This is Omar." I was wondering for a minute if he brought his gay lover, but it was just some random dude he met at the airport. It was an extremely awkward meet and greet that was really dragged on too long for my comfort before the dude finally goes away. And Anna and Marcel finally get their alone time. It becomes clear that Marcel's English is very limited. When him and Anna meet, he can barely talk. I mean, what did these two do the whole time? Just send each other bee memes? These two are just kind of odd, but maybe we'll get some gold, cringy TV moments. Like when Paul's mom gave him a wad of her hair, that was pretty funny. Or maybe they just like to do some freaky shit with bees. I mean, we'll just have to see. And that's all the new couples that they showed on this episode. I'm especially excited to see Juliana and Michael, Sasha and Emily, Tanya and Sinjin. The bee people, a little weird. Annie and Robert, kind of seen it before. But go ahead and let me know what you guys think of this season. What do you guys think of the new couples? Is it interesting so far? It's only been 1 episode, but do you kind of get the vibe that it's going to be a train wreck or more boring? Leave a comment down below, and make sure to subscribe for more recaps every week.